evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is your favorite realtor here, Hugo Quintanilla, with another live. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Today, we are going to be doing Upgrade Your Living, Navigating the Path to a Modern and Plumbing System. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your realtor of choice. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them on your platform of choice. We are going to be on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, and X. So if you have any other questions, let us know. Let's just jump right into it for today. All right, number one, the age of the pipes. Check the age of your plumbing system. Most pipes have a lifespan, and if your plumbing is approaching or exceeding that time frame, it might be time for an upgrade. Plumbing is in play. We always talk about how water can be devastating to a property. So make sure that you know at all the age of the pipes to take that into consideration when you're upgrading and modernizing your home. Now, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be very difficult for you to establish the age of the pipes, especially if you don't know or don't have a long history, don't have a long track record. Sometimes these properties are sold without any disclosures, and it can be, a of repair logs, and there might not be a maintenance record. So you try to do the try to establish from when the property was made, and then just try to work your way back. Of course, there's these damage that might happen for unforeseen circumstances. At which point, you just take what you can where it is and how it's found at those places. Um, Really, all plumbing should be done by a trained, licensed, and bonded individual with proper permits and up to code. But of course, as you all know, we always see people trying to do the special, and that can always make it very difficult to validate the quality of the repairs and modifications done inside of a home. But number frequent repairs. If you're noticing you're constantly repairing leaks, clogs, or other issues, it might be a more cost effective in the long run to invest in a new plumbing system. If your system just keeps getting clogged, if you feel like family's starting to grow more, and it's just not supporting your needs at the time, and maybe consider budgeting in for these repairs. It can be costly, so do some estimates and work with professionals to try to engage the prices and get multiple quotes. That way, you're making sure you're getting a good price. Another reason, number three, that you might want to maybe think about changing your plumbing is that you're getting low water pressure. Increased water pressure could be a sign of corrosion or mineral buildup in your pipes. Upgrading your plumbing system can improve water flow. Sometimes that is, in fact, the issue is that there are issues with the plumbing, but it is more common that the water heater might be the issue. There are ways to create pressure and back pressure with different systems. So talk to a person that can help you with that to be able to find the right system for your home because you don't need the water coming out of the spigot at really long. You need it to be appropriate for how much home you have and how much plumbing system you need to take care of. Because too much water too could also be devastating to the system. You could really break system, and if it's not maintained properly during the right time of year, it can be harmful for a system. Number four, visible corrosion. Excuse me. Inspect exposed pipes for signs of corrosion. Rust or discoloration may indicate that your pipes have deteriorated and need replacement. Just think about it. If you see anything that looks red or yellow or brown, corroded or faded away, it's something that's probably going to be on the other side of that pipe and something that's probably going to be in your water. You want to address that as fast as possible. Number five, strange noises. Unusual noises like clanging or Banging when using water fixtures could be a sign of loose or damaged pipes. Upgrading can help eliminate these disturbances. Now, the clanging banging might be because of just pressure and stuff just going through the system just so fast, maybe an older home. That could also be something that's preventable from causing more damage. Usually there's a clamp or some sort of strap or some sort of point of adherence that lets the pipe stay well maintained and sturdy against the structure. When that pipe is left loose, or left sway and move around, those noises, it's moving around too much, it's too many years of it moving around, too much pressure, who knows what damage it could burst, and it could really cause a big issue inside the walls. Every home has a water shutoff valve and possibly even multiple shutoff valves, depending on how modern the home is. But last is something such as leaking. Number six, water discoloration. If your water appears discolored, it could rust or sediment in the pipes. New pipes can provide cleaner, healthier water, and that's why we're doing it. Water is one of those unusable everyday things that you need for life. It's a basic right, and really, we're lucky to live in a country where we do water, accessible water faucet. So making sure that you do what you can so that your system is in good shape is the best you can do. I know there are systems like Brita and all these filtration systems that sometimes people buy, but really at the uh, core of the problem sometimes can be that human. Of course, you can never take care of what water comes into the building, but you can do things once it comes onto your property to filter it, soften it, and make it more healthy for you and your family. So think about that, because healthy water is really essential for a healthy life. So at least that's what I think. Number seven, polybutylene pipes. If your home has blah, 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 blah. If your home has polybutylene pipes, which were widely used from the late 70s to the mid 90s, consider replacement as they are prone to failure. They burst, they break, they melt, they decay. They don't have good resistance, hot or cold. It's not a good look. I believe they're typically blue, and they look a little floppy and flimsy. So you want to get them addressed. If you see any wavy sort of pipes, no, no, we want hard pipes. We want pipes that are sturdy and good. Um, we also don't want number eight, lead pipes. Homes built before 1950 may have lead pipes. Due to health concerns, it's advisable to replace them with safer materials. Now, lead is one of those things that we've talked about, I believe, one other time before in regard uh, lead-based paint, but that's typically before 1978. When it comes to building pipes, it's a different story. Now, 1950 and earlier structures, you want to keep an eye out for them, but really this could be in any structure after that time as well. It's more common before that time. Around this area in Maryland, we have tons of homes that are before 1950. So if you're in the market to look for a crystal home, definitely make sure to look at those lead pipe elements. If you're going to be in the property, there's some of these properties that are just vacant and they're being used for land, so you know not. But at any rate, the long and the short I wanted to mention is that it's not good to adjust older, as we all know. It's a heavy metal, brain ailments, cancers. So you want to treat it out of your water. That if you have any pipes that might be lead or have lead base or would be lead makeup at all, you want to come out of your home as fast as you can. Number nine, outdated materials. If your plumbing is made of outdated materials like nice steel or iron, consider upgrading to modern materials with better durability. Again, we're talking about just preventing long-term damage or want to prevent that, and outdated materials is one of the easiest ways to upgrade your home, making sure that it's up to code. So for the next buyer, if you choose to sell it, it has a safe and sturdy home. Number 10, changing water needs. If your household has grown or your water usage patterns have changed, adjusting your plumbing system to meet current needs can improve efficiency. There's also the concept that, hey, when you are out in certain parts of town, in parts of the state, I should say, um, there are properties that are well installed. So when your home grows and people inside your home grow, that could also change the demands on that system. System is rated and meant for the home that it's built on, and with a tank that's meant for that home to be drained out at a certain period of time because of that. So these are things to think about. Are the needs of your family changing? Do you need more space? Do you need more room? These are all things to think about, and this is why a lot of people choose to move instead of start to upgrade these systems because inevitably you end up coming to the conclusion of well, the question of cost versus reward and trouble versus benefit. Do you really want to spend the time investing into something that you're inevitably going to be selling? Do you want to invest the cost and get it up to code? Do you want to just, leave it for the next seller, for the next buyer? It depends on when the property is sold because these properties don't go on every day. If you have a seller that's taking advantage of the selling market, obviously it's gonna less of a need for them to do more of the replacement and updating. But when we turn the corner and swing the other way and go back to a buyer's market, usually that will be the reason why a lot of properties don't go for the price. Even when in a situation with the seller's market, it'll be probably the reason why a property doesn't go for as high as it can or its neighbors do because it just doesn't have those upgrades ready for a budget difference. So in a seller's market, a little bit more of aggressive on that versus the buyer. You know, it's a pendulum. It's here one day and gone the other. So yeah, and that's the long and the short of it. This is the 10 things to know when it's time to change your plumbing system. For those tuning in late, um, number one was age of pipes. Number two is frequent repairs. Number three was low water pressure. Number four was visible corrosion. Number five was strange noises. Number six was water discoloration. Number seven was polybutylene pipes. Number eight was lead pipes. Number nine was updated materials. And number 10 was changing water needs. So, really, more than anything else, that's some stuff to keep in mind. Remember, a well maintained plumbing system is backbone of a comfortable home. If you're identified any signs that it might be time for an upgrade, don't hesitate to reach out. There are usually a team of people that can cover all the needs for a home. So starting to work with a good company that you find reliable is great. That way you don't have a lot of people coming in and it's more efficient that way. You have them thinking about the whole system instead of just looking at handyman is just going to work on this one problem. So the problem. Yes, it can be more costly to maybe have one company do the whole system over again. You get a different sort of peace of mind than you would otherwise. Is there anything wrong with a handyman coming in or know, doing the work? No, but it just needs to be licensed and really up to code more than anything else. When things go awry, that's when really, we get these questions of, well, what happened? Who did the work? Where was this done? When was this done? And that's when we start to pull out receipts and we start to realize, that, hey, this wasn't really done the way it was needed to. And that's when we start to get to legal issues. uh, Honestly. So it's always better to be honest about what you're doing and the changes that you make to a property. But these are all some great suggestions to get you on the road to improve system. And if you want to support the show that we got here, go ahead and check out that QR code. That's the YouTube channel. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a little live as well. Today's a little bit more of a looser topic. Um, yeah, just very interested to see what other things you guys want to talk about. I have another couple of questions that someone has brought up to me in regards to tax activities and buying if you need, a certain percentage. But we can talk about that probably at the beginning of the month when we do a buyer's seminar at the end of that week. I think for next month, the first seminar that we're going to do March 1st. Oh, March 1st is Friday. Okay, so I will see you guys on Friday for another buying seminar, and I'll accumulate all those questions Friday. I'll try to make something fun, um, a little bit different since we already did 4 seminars for February. We'll do something different. Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Hugo Quintanilla. I am a licensed realtor in Maryland, Montgomery County. If you or anyone you know needs help buying, selling, leasing, or investing in real estate, I'd be more than happy to help them out. I can help them locally in Maryland, internationally, all over the world, and all over the United States. So I am here to help. If you have any questions, name on your platform of choice. We are on LinkedIn, X, Twitch.com, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Like I said earlier, please subscribe on your platform of choice and leave in Instagram your platform of choice so that I can kind of take that into consideration for more of these, shows and what we got going on. Because I know it's always better to make content for the platform. So yeah, I would love to be where you guys are. So if you have any questions, again, leave them. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for another live and on Friday for another seminar. And since it's the first of the month, we're going to be doing it on 5. Okay, so get prepared, bring your notebook Friday, and see you then.